Now this morning we have three special guests to speaker. One is Mr. Tam Chun Yin from the police department. He would give us a talk later on drug abuse. And then two other very special guests this morning. Jeffrey Huang. Jeffrey used to study in DBS 40 years ago. That is a class 1969. And he used to study engineering in the States. Later on, he turned to study law and become a practicing lawyer. He heard that in the States. And then he will share some of his experience here in DBS. Last but not the least, Mrs. Kennedy, who used to teach in DBS in the 60s. And now, Jeffrey used to work, your bodyguard now, right? Okay, great. So let's give them a big hand. Thank you. Well, Jeffrey, at first you declined to say something, but then I know for a lawyer to say something is pretty expensive, but today it's free of charge, right? So later on, Mrs. Kennedy. Jeffrey, please. Jeffrey first.
I came to DBS in 1964 through the secondary school entrance exam. And once I came in, I didn't speak a word of English. I was the bottom of the class. I ranked 159 out of a class of 160. There was another student, Mr. Ma, who shared my position. And I had a wonderful experience. I felt that I was equal to everybody else. As long as I tried hard, I never ended on the bottom again. I made consistent progress through my years here. And I had wonderful experience. I hope you all have the same. Thank you.
I'm not used to speaking through a microphone. I'm an old-fashioned teacher. I could throw my voice right to the back. Can you hear me at the back? And you see, I'm 85, and so things are very different today for me. I only spent 3 years in DBS, but those 3 years have meant so much to me because the DBS boys of those years remember me. I'm here because I was invited by the 69ers. That means boys who graduated 40 years ago, and they still remember me. I hope that you will have this wonderful sense of reunion. There were, something like 76 boys from all over the world last night who came to a special dinner. Not just for me, no, but because they are united. I hope you also will learn to do that and respect your teachers. They don't only respect me. I have a feeling that they are also very, very fond of me, and I do love them in return. I didn't know how to deal with boys at first. I thought I had to be very strict. But my husband said to me very wisely, no, just love them. And it's worked out very, very well. Now, I came here to talk about many things, wisdom, knowledge, but you've just heard such a lovely lecture about that. I won't say anything. The 69ers are lawyers, doctors, accountants, engineers, in business. One of them said to me, "Oh, I make signs, all different signs to advertise, goods." That's also, use your hands. It's not only here. When you have knowledge, it's a wealth of knowledge. It stretches all over. Maybe like your concert that you had, was it on Saturday? Wonderful. Maybe you will be, I don't know, famous film stars or pianists or actors, I don't know. But you can choose. I was also going to say, you have to be very careful today. You are in a world not like where my 69ers and myself were 40 years ago. Today, you get temptations of drugs. But somebody's going to talk to you about that, so I don't have to. I don't know anything about it. So you will have experts to tell you. All I can say to you is drugs are not going to help you to be happy. And they're not going to help you to do your sports better and win. No. But that's all I'm going to say about that. The main thing is, I think, that even if you study, wisdom is wonderful, whatever career you choose, I do say one thing. You must learn to think for yourself. Yes, I heard this argument. What about the other? And you have to balance it yourself. You mustn't let people think for you. Now, I had a tour of your wonderful school. It's changed a lot since I was here. You're very, very lucky. You're on a hill so that you're more secure. There are other schools that have the same facilities, for sport. Maybe you don't have the largest sporting fields, but you have them, and that can help you. Not only here, you need to have some kind of exercise, build up your bodies. Today you are boys. I used to call the 69ers my boys. They're now men. You will grow to be men, and it'll depend on you. Yes, DBS will give you so much. Learning as well as something about religion and believing in God. I know not everybody, I was looking, not maybe everybody would feel that they want to accept that. But as I said, weigh it up, think about it. And I hope one thing only, that you learn courtesy, politeness. Yet, thank you, please. That's so important. Not only to your superiors, to your teachers, no, to everyone. You must show some appreciation. It's very important. You will be men, but will you be gentlemen? That's important. No bullying. Bullying is for cowards. So we hope that DBS, I'm a DGS girl. Sorry, I'm a DGS girl. So DBS will teach you what you need for the future. I was shown around the school by very intelligent, polite young men. Quite nervous because some of our group fired all sorts of questions at them. But they maintained their dignity and very calmly and politely answered and showed us around. So you see, it works, and I hope you will be able to follow that example. Thank you. I'm so happy to have met you.